Welcome to a very special part one. I've been looking forward to this game for such a long time. I want to say a quick thank you to Play On UK for sponsoring the video. A link to the game will be in the description below. Can we match the very first episode of the first game? 1.7 million views, 15,000 likes. I appreciate all the support in this first episode. This is going to be quite the series. Let's begin.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
What an intro. What the hell? This feels like a proper sequel. That was incredible. What the? In the game? Right, get upstairs. That trebuchet, that was a good hit, by the way. Where are we? Right, how do we do this? You can load it by... So is it loaded yet? It's loaded, as far as I can tell. Okay, here we go. Eat this! I missed. Great! What a shot, Scott. Great job. Got him that time. They got guns. I don't think there was even crossbows in the last game. Oh, not loaded yet. Oh, did I go a bit too high? God damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're not up to it!
I got one. I got one. Damn, the graphics look so good. I have a feeling this could be Game of the Year. So come out and say it. A Game of the Year contender at least. already.
Move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Can you come up here? I'm not sure. Help defend the gate. All right, mates. Oh, you need a sword. This crossbow won't cut it. Nice. Do you have a sword? We do have a sword. I will fight with honor. Coming in. Oh, I'm not following. Oh, I'm following you. Okay. Let's go. Today we fight. We fight with honor. We fight for Bohemia. Down the ladders. Okay. Ooh. What a welcome that was. Lock him down. Hold down E. Enemy too close. Where? I don't see it. There we go. Begone, ladder! Lots of hands.
I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Feeding, we might have lost. Yeah. It's one of those sequences where we now go back and we work out how Sir Hans actually gets there. That's what I'm guessing anyway. But welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That was quite the intro. Holy smokes. I am more than ready for this game now. Ah, let's do it. Yeah, I was right. Several weeks earlier. So this takes place straight after the first game.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Gonna keep saying it. It feels like a proper sequel. That it's just,
Well,
it's just
Henry,
mad.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
You sure? Yeah.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
It might be a test. I don't know.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies
Give it time.
rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No. I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
All right, fine.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Just rolls off the tongue.
There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
All seems a little bit too, what's the word? It's all going a bit too well so far. Oh. Okay. That was well timed.
Sir.
Uh-oh. Definitely well timed. Ah!
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oh. Well, I want to be a bit careful here with
We're not
dialogue.
enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
and who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Okay. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. I'm an advisor to the nobleman and an envoy. I'm the scout for our company. Scouts like to ride in the shadow and solve tasks silently. That's not me. Advisor prefers to solve things using their knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind words. Or more of a soldier. I'm more of a soldier. Yeah. Choose my playstyle. Let's go for a soldier.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And
Correct.
slaughtered everyone.
At the start of the first game.
Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Oh boy. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side in dialogue. You will choose some of the options below that define you, and you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Oh boy. They may not believe me. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with other parties within dialogue. You have several options on how to react, but be warned, the other party will not always believe you. So we are looking potentially for... So these are my stats. We basically select what's the best stat. So we've got speech, charisma, might, corrosion, domination, and dread. Oh boy. When reasoning doesn't work, threaten them. Oh yes. That sounds pretty good. So maybe a bit of charisma or speech might be quite a good one. You can try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. That could be quite fun. All right. As an envoy, we are offering an alliance. That's what
We
I'm
want to
saying.
resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to
It
me.
failed.
More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
I may have slightly stepped above my station there. Whoops. But I believe for now,
Sorry about the cold reception.
we are fine.
You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Charming.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
This doesn't seem like the cleverest of ideas, but that lake does look quite inviting.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Oh, Sir Hans. Always a delight. Of course. Right, what does Sir Hans plan to do? Let's find out. I'm getting about 55 FPS here, so I might just quickly change some of my settings. I was potentially being a little bit ambitious. I do have things set to Ultra, so that's probably partly why. Let's try DLSS. Set to quality, so that helps a little bit. Should help a little bit, hopefully. 76, 70. That's better. Okay, let's do that. Sir Hans! That doggy is starting to get a bit annoying. What are you barking at? You naughty mutt.
Henry! Call that dog to heel.
Oh, next, call him.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
What's wrong?
Are you that hungry? All right. I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, gotta find him some food now. Gotta feed a dog. Oh boy.
Henry,
Right, what does Sir Hans want first?
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain?
Ah,
I
yeah.
thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Yeah. I may have got carried away a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
As you wish, or I apologise. As you wish. Sorry, sir.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Ah, come on.
You afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
All right, sounds good. So put the helmet on, equip the sword. Oh, I'm ready for this. Let's do this. It's got the training sword equipped. I think we have. Helmet is not on. Can I equip that? Before putting the helmet on, you need to equip the protection underneath. So I need to put a padded cloth on. There we go. Now I'm ready. And the training sword is now equipped as well. So Hans, on guard. Let's do this. I'm ready. Shall we start the sword fighting? Sorry, I can't speak properly.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
The dog can wait. Let's fight.
Ah, don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Let's do it. Where's my sword gone?
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take this. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
I will.
Is that the best you've got?
It is.
Even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
A longer sequence. Okay. Eat the nets. Any more?
Enough!
Sir Hans?
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
I'll block some attacks.
Good.
There we go.
Good. Nice. What are you doing? Cover.
I'm covering.
Wrong. Defend yourself properly. Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough.
There we go.
No
Block
one's
the
ever won a
attacks.
duel
Bit
just by
rusty,
blocking.
but we'll get
You've got
there.
to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Coming in.
You're doing great, Henry.
Ooh.
That's it.
That's it. Done it.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Get ready.
You ready indeed?
Why didn't you strike afterwards?
Yes. That was
Too
one.
fast for you, am I? Blocking.
Another one. Oh, did you see that? Get in.
You're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Okay, let's do it. So changing the attack zones. Whoop.
Nice.
Hey!
Good riposte.
Hey-ya!
Slow. Nice.
We're done.
All right, all right. I get it. Christ's
Sir
sake.
Hans was impressed.
Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about
Oh, we are
100
doing a wager.
groschen?
Sure. Suits me more if you... Suits me.
All right.
I'm happy with that.
100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. First hit.
Oh, that was some good fighting there. Hoo-hoo! We're in a flow now, baby.
Fuck me.
So Hans is not having a good day. The combat definitely feels better than the first game for me. I've not played the first game for a while, and I'm already starting to sort of oh, saying that. Spoke too early. You want some?
Fuck me.
Don't hold back!
Bit too slow on the block there. Oh, he got me. That was a nice little move there, Sir Hans.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
I might have stamina.
That one hit the spot.
Definitely lost a bit of stamina there. Something probably to try and work on fairly soon. Ooh. So Hans, you are impressive. How do I win this?
Do it!
Oh, he went for me. Damn it. Stamina's low again.
Fuck me!
The sword just went up. Ow! Oh, back away, get the stamina back. Whew. Warfare went up as well. At least I'm getting some stats increases. Come on, stamina, come back. Here we go. Back up again. So Hans has put up a bit of a fight here. That's a wooden sword, but
Knock the stuffing out of
yes. So Hans has been beaten.
it.
Good, good.
Enough! Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square.
Yay.
I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Woo! I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that indeed. Right, can we still feed the doggy? Is that still a part of our possibility? Sit out by the fire? It looks like I can't feed the dog now. That's annoying. Okay. My perhaps he's been fed. I hope he's been fed.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Well, I don't like to boast. I did win in Ratai as well, so...
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh boy. I had to drag you out, you naughty little boy. I dragged you apart. You could have carried on with us until morning. I cleared things up with the husband, don't worry. Let's go for a bit of speech, I guess. Why not?
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Honestly, this conversation. She's my sweetheart.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Ooh, that was a bit of a, how do I put it? Was that needed? I was looking for some shelter. I was with you the whole time. Stealth. Muck caught a scent. I need a little bit of peace and quiet. Let's go for survival, I think, on that one. Yeah.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good
Never
rock
know.
overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brays.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir?
Time?
I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two,
Oh.
perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Do I stay silent here? Silence is an option. I'll be silent, why not?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I'm not going to lie, it is difficult. In this game, in the first game, it was literally a sword, and a sword. There's definitely more multiple weapons and different fight styles in this game for sure. The sword is a wonderful weapon, it is. I think as a good standard first weapon, I think we'll go for the sword for now. Yeah.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
We'll have a wash then. In the lake.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Okay.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay
in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Looks really hard to get out of that armor. It takes a long time.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Those two have been working out. Jesus, I feel a bit. I've got too much timber on right now. Just been Christmas. It's just Christmas has just gone past. That looks cold. Ladies.
What's the matter?
Females. Let's go.
How?
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
That's what? What do you want to creep up on?
Hans.
You want to go and sneak up on the ladies? That's not weird, is it?
Henry, we've got to sneak closer.
Okay. Chill.
Follow me.
Do it.
Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close.
They're singing. They have pretty voices. These are typical men, aren't they? That's all they think
Do
about.
you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Well, that's not a weird statement. Fair enough, let's do it. I'm not going to argue. Oh. Shouldn't we, like,
Shit.
not scare them?
One of them is doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
That sounds like a good idea, I guess. Do we definitely have a stone? Oh. I think it worked.
What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
Not gonna lie, you two, this is weird. Follow the voices. Hello, ladies. This is a bit weird. This is not a good look for you two, I'm sorry.
Henry, I told you to...
Are these the bandits?
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
There's too many of them.
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
What is he doing?
Hey!
Why?
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them!
Yeah. If he just waited 2 seconds.
I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Fair enough. Oh, yeah, fair play to him.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Desperate times and all that. Got shot.
Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
Yeah, you just can't swim in armour. So it's not even a remote option. But Henry has definitely been here.
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah!
Fuck!
Is that all of it?
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Well, that could have gone a bit better. The timing was horrific, by the way. If we was armoured up, we maybe could have fighted back, potentially. Look at my health.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
Probably quite far. And obviously it's now night time as well, and we're in the forest. We've got no idea where we are. This is not good. Not good at all.
There's someone in front of us.
Oh, shit.
Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Gut them out.
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes
Why is it
peeled
different to
for
kill us
where-
anyway? We've got nothing on us. They don't know who we are.
There. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me
Of course
a
we
full
made it.
report.
We can swim.
Footprints.
They'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you honestly think they could
Get
swim
to
all the
work.
fucking way across?
Yeah, I can see them.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Let's go, let's go.
Pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men is important.
We are pretty much naked, yeah.
But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We'll fight.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Okay.
There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Oh, they're freaking everywhere. How many are there? And what do they want? They just go around just attacking random people for some money and clothes, basically? Taking their weapons? Is that all they're doing?
I played dice.
Why?
They're coming here! Stand still!
Instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Oh, shoot. Could have warned me. Huh. Run.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks.
Find them! Kurva! They're fleeing into the rocks! Hurry!
Where now?
Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
So, Hans, what do we do now?
What now?
I have no idea.
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
What the hell? Where? Ah! Run!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
I need some help. That's what I need. Sure, we lost all of our gear as well, haven't we?
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way, if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Okay, so we need to go and look down here. Looks blocked to me, as far as I can tell. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we've got the, we can throw stones, of course. Can they see me?
Where are they? I don't know. But they must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He's trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Right, so we're going to try and distract this guy. Okay, this guy's pretty deaf.
Huh?
Deaf and stupid. Right, first guard out the way.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Where are we going? Oh, I don't like this.
Where is he?
Oh my god. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Did not like that.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Hands?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Oh boy. I've got a sword. Nice. What, my mate? You're a fat.
You're a dead man!
Am I? Okay, put a stamina Scott. Want something?
Curva!
That's stamina. I
I'm
know.
wounded.
Good. Ah, what? Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, I died there. I was like, what? Push him off! Oh, Mutt! Mutt the legend! This has been quite the adventure. What the hell? It meant to be a routine. Drop off a note
with an adventurous life,
and go.
son. It can end before it gets started.
What?
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Little flashback to the first game, the very start. We still haven't found that sword yet, by the way.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Fair.
If I'm not, then how come... You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Gee, that's high as well.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
I don't know why, but some of these cutscenes are 36 FPS. That's some random. Why 36? I don't know why. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not a game developer, but it doesn't really bother me too much, to be honest. But I don't know why they're not 60.
How are you holding up?
Bad. Yeah, pretty bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Come on, Henry. Don't be so negative.
Just talk. I know you're hanging in there.
Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, it's like a recap,
Henry,
I think.
what are you staring at?
This is literally the start of the game, the first game. Horseman.
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal.
Yeah, we're having like illusions of like
Jesus. Don't do this
our
to
past, basically.
me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Yes.
Mark.
The skeletons? Yeah, the skeletons. This is basically the start of the
Scalus is in flames.
first game.
We're gonna die here.
You'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Where he loses his mum, and basically he's like foster dad, I guess you can call it.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Huh? Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
You
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Ransom.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
Bit of a recap for people that maybe didn't play the first game. The
Make
first
it
game
together.
came
You'll
out a while
see.
ago, to be honest. And not everyone's going to have a chance to play it. When it released on like the PS4 and Xbox One, they never did any updates for it. The Series X or PS5.
Focus.
He's doing scallops. He's foster dad, I guess you can call it.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Fights pretty well.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give into it. Hang in there.
What pointless death, honestly. Pointless death.
Together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Maybe there's like a slight infection on the wound now, maybe? He's just sort of like passing out. Maybe? I don't know. Or this
Henry.
is damage from the fall.
Wake up.
Maybe he took like a bit of a head knock, maybe? I don't know.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Please be friendly. Please, I beg.
I see the light.
Just somewhere to sleep. Please.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Not a witch, is it?
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Oh boy. Meant to be his bodyguard. That's a lot of blood.
Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
Ah!
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Is that blood from the wound on his back? Holy smokes. He's wounded as well. Geez, what a pair. Oh boy.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Well, I'm doing a great job of being the bodyguard, aren't I? What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. I'm okay. I'm alive.
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't.
Don't get smashed on my watch.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Seems like a good idea. Recklessly, you survived the terrible fall, but you'd lost several main levels, skills, and perk points due to your extensive injuries. Oh, great. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. So what level? I think it was that level 17, was we, at the start? I don't know what we are now, but we'll work out, I guess, eventually. Right, let's go to the bandages first. New bandage. Can I use it? Yes. Oh, we need to use quite a few. 4? Is that enough? Are we now okay? We've stopped the bleeding. Okay, good. What we're going to do is try and clean ourselves up. There's a trough outside. So let's give ourselves a clean. Oh, blessings.
I feel like a new man.
What's happened here? Can we loot the body? Sorry. It is covered in blood, though. I will take that. Take some of the food. Got drinking water, onion, bandages. Do I take the clothes? I'll take the hunting belt and the torch. Might leave the clothes for now. We are definitely covered in blood. What if I can give those a wash? Kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? Right, we should probably try and eat some of that soup. Might be a good idea. Pour some. Okay, we're going to eat from the pot. Do not worry. That's a bit gross. Let's share spoons as well. Why not? Is that enough for you?
Good.
Tasty.
True bliss is a full belly.
Oh, yes. A full belly indeed. Right, should we talk about what to do next? Actually, didn't she mention some kind of like tunic or something? Well, I could just nick this guy's clothes. For now. You know, they are covered in blood. Screw it. Transfer all, please. Can we put something? I've got a... Oh, is that new? Okay. She gave me that already. Hunting belt. Sure. Yep. That's now equipped. We could just wear that for now. Let's do that. Do not judge me, dog. Right, what next? What's the plan? Oh, did she mention there was some other food she left as well? Was it on this table here? Ah. I'll be taking it. Lovely. Is that some cheese? Thank you very much. Right, let's do this.
I did what you asked.
What next?
And you didn't faint while doing it.
Yeah, I did well.
I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So, consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Okay, sounds like a good. How exactly do I recognise these herbs?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom,
Okay.
and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
You're right, I don't feel great. No, I think we can do it. We can manage it.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Well, I feel like we should probably grab the spade first. I think that's probably a good shout. The spade is... Is it here? Is that where the body is? Aha! I found the spade. No, don't hit it. Just pick it up. There we go. Right, should we grab the body? Let's do it. Game is so pretty. Like, compared to the first game, this is everything a sequel should be. Is that boar going to attack me, or are we good? No, we're fine. You never know in this game. Yeah, the woods look incredible. I don't want to run too quickly here. I'm just going to take my time, enjoy the forest.
Ah, shit! My shoulder.
What's up here?
Bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Right, start digging here. Yep. Imagine him like your shoulder got shot yesterday with an arrow and you got to dig a grave. Oh god, not easy. Right, grab the body again. That should be deep enough for it. Rest in peace, you stupid bandit. Ah, and we're done. Right, now we're going to get the... oh, nettles. Ooh. A bit of foresting. Not what we need right now, but might be useful later on. And if I had a crossbow or a bow, I could try and hunt that boar. That'd be quite fun. Can I try and call for my mutt? Does it work? Hello? No. Nope. At the moment, nothing's happening. Great.
Damn, the shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
I have a feeling. Well, if your shoulder wasn't hurting, I'd be slightly more concerned. Oh, it's a deer. Hello. Damn. All right. What are we looking for? Is this what we need? Yes. Perfect. Is it how much? How many lots of it do we need?
That's it. Chamomile.
Oh, just one or 5 apparently. And then we need. What's the other one? Is it this one? I remember sage. Is it sage?
Purple flower.
Yes.
Sage. There we go.
We got it.
Right. I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The
Okay.
sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
How does someone even go about like making this map? We don't really have a map here at the moment, but it seems incredible. If the game is like this, we've not even been to the cities yet as well. I can hear the dog barking.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Uh-oh.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Sometimes even the worst enemies can be reasoned with. Okay, thank you.
Pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight. Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want...
I'm fine, it's all good.
Von
It's fine.
Bergov sent us
Chill.
to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I don't know about this guy. All right, fine.
I'm Henry of Scala.
I'll be honest.
I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily.
Ah.
We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with
I
him
got
later.
tricked!
Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll
boy.
take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Unbelievable.
Be quick, boy. I'll kill you.
Did I hit or not? Ooh, that did hit. Get my stamina back again. Oh, right on the head. Oh, he's backing off. You want some, mate? Ooh. Did I do it? He's still attacking me at the moment. Damn it. Do not try and attack me, you peasant. Right, sorry, I'm getting into this a little bit too much. I'll take all of his stuff. Where's the other guy gone? I've got to bury another body now as well. Oh, Jesus. Can I take his sword? Because that would be actually quite useful. Did it say I was clean but I was soaked through? Oops. I guess that makes sense. Where's that? Yeah, he definitely had a sword, didn't he? There it is. Ha 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 ha. I now have a sword. Good, good, good. So let's make sure that is attached to the belt. Let's pull it in this slot. Yep. Okay, perfect. We have a sword now. Yeah, sorry about that body. Sorry. I can't believe we got attacked again.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Yeah.
Look here.
I got tricked.
I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two.
Ah.
God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was
Fair
talking
question.
in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
She's got a point. You deserve to know the truth. Yeah, let's be honest.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Can't you do it? No, I can do it myself.
All right.
I trust myself.
I'll try.
I just don't know. I don't have much experience of alchemy, if I'm being honest.
I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's brew some healing potion. If we've got any excess, by the way, I'd like to make some more, potentially. And I've got to move to the other body as well. How annoying. Is my weapon broken? I don't know what those symbols mean down there yet. I'll have to work that out, I guess.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Okay. Right, where do I begin? I'm pretty sure this is all brand new for this game.
First, go to the recipe book.
Okay. Let's go to that first.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction first. You have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
We need... Let's have a quick look. Oh, you will need wine and 2 handfuls. Yeah, okay, so we need wine. Okay, let's do that then. Where is the wine? There it is. That is what we need. Pour some wine. Whoop. Success.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it.
Yes.
Now try moving the cauldron over the flame.
Okay.
So you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Let's do it. Right, move the cauldron. I'm going to try and boil it now.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling.
There we go.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
There you go. It's cooled right down.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1. Whee. 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn.
Okay.
That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
I think I got it. Okay, so let's start brewing it. So just try and boil it first, right? There we go. Is it boiling yet? There we go. Right, let's try that now.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Apologies, I think I did it for too long.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Got it. So we have to grind this down here. Give it a little mash up. It has been a busy morning for Henry, hasn't it? Jeez.
Have you ground it?
I have.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore.
Oh, good.
All you have to do now is decant it.
Ah.
Get a phial and pour it in.
Do we have... Is this one? Yeah. Pour it in.
Done.
Please don't
now,
burn me.
Let's see what you've brewed.
Is it good stuff? Can I get another one? Can I brew some more?
I boiled that chamomile on too large a fire, I reckon.
I think I did it.
Here it is.
I did it! Look at me.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Oh, good.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I think that might be a good idea. Right, so... Apparently I'm tired, yes. Let's move this body. I think we still have the spade, if I remember correctly. I hope I do. So we're going to take him back to the same spot? Or next to the other dead body, basically. When the gravedigger comes by, he's like, what have you been up to? 2 dead bodies here? Okay, I bet you got some stories to tell. Yes, so what are our stats now? Player. These are our stats. So what level? Already level 6? What? So our speech has gone down a little bit. That's obviously can be improved with like sleep and stuff like that. But yeah, we are low. We are low. We've lost a lot of levels basically. Oops. I believe this is where we buried the body before. Yep. Right, drop you here.
I should eat something.
Do we have that spade? I don't think we lost a spade. Where did I leave the spade?
I feel quite hungry.
Ah, start digging. There we go. I think we had the spade already, or it was still here from last time.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Ooh.
You okay? You good? And let's bury the body where it belongs. Yeah. Oh, I think it's definitely time for some sleep now. I think we're a little bit hungry as well. So we could have some food. Maybe some lovely bread. There we go. That'll keep you going for a little bit. We need to get back to the hut and have a little sleep. A well-earned sleep. And hopefully Sir Hans will feel better and brighter in the morning, hopefully. Let's do a sleep and save. Done. I think that was mildly successful. How many hours do we want to do? 5 hours. Sounds good. Right, is Sir Hans okay?
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
What's that, is he asking me to go back to sleep again? Sleep until morning.
I feel quite hungry.
You're fine. Stop being greedy. So it's currently, what's that, 10 PM? So let's sleep all the way until 6. There we go.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
She's pretty? Where did she come from?
I
had some really bad dreams.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Maybe
Ma
too alive.
knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday. I mean, I've
Definitely better than yesterday.
I could sleep.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Istvan, I reckon. Yeah, I think so. The beautiful maiden? That's a lie.
I just told you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap, one way or another. You should watch out for yourself.
Thank you. I'll think about it. I don't care about old wise tales. That'd be rude. Come on,
Thanks,
be
Pablo.
thankful.
I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Let's do it. Oh, we've got perk points. Increasing Henry's level will give you perk points. So here we have a bunch of perks. We've got 14 perks to pick from. I'm tempted to be a charming man. Mum always said you should do one good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom in your heart. And that's why you often carry it in the palm of your hands. Okay, so can we go for that one? So we're getting reputation plus 10% basically, which sounds pretty good. I'm really interested in trying to use our speech to sort of get around things a little bit. Quality speaks for itself, but you still know how to help it along. When selling weapons, armor, and clothes, okay, so you get a little bit of extra money. They say silence is golden, but for you it's usually the opposite. +4 speech bonus, that's a good one. Yes. Hard-working lad. You can carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body. The weight only counts as half. That sounds pretty good. Train hard, fight hard. When Sir Razdik took you into his service, the first thing he did was send you to train under Master Bernard. You still remember the training. Okay, that sounds pretty good. The required strength for all weapons will be lessened by 2. Okay, that's quite good. That's fairly good. So strength is currently 6, so yeah, that's good. I like that one. Featherweight. Full damage is reduced by 30%. That sounds pretty useful. Looks good. Let's go outside.
Look who's finally up.
Hello,
Henry.
everybody.
Come and join us.
Should we sit down? I'm trying to sit down. There we go. Ah.
Good morning, Henry.
Today is a good day.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
She's
Glad
so done.
to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Don't ask.
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Okay, we're doing this, are we? Let's do it.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Yep. Humans.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides,
10
they were
or 2,
armed to
wasn't-
the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Well, let me explain.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Literally.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
Oh.
But I reckon you
Cheeky.
paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done.
I made those.
Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Fingers crossed. Right, I should probably start putting some clothes on, right? We are... Yeah, we need some... Surely if I put this on, we can maybe give it a clean? Yeah, I wonder if I can
Sorry for coming late, Ma.
give them a
Got
wash.
held up in Troskovitz.
Whether that would help. Probably not. No, I think they're still soaked in blood. Oh no, the blood is gone. Oh, sweet. Ah. Right, Mr. Sir Hans. Oh, just Sir Hans. What next?
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Must admit, I agree. What about Mutt?
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right.
Fine.
But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
I think so. Let's do it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Really? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I don't... Was it? Did we see him? Was he the guy standing there, not the guy on the horse? I'm trying to think. I have to go back and watch my video, to be honest. I know it sounds strange.
I know how it sounds.
But I saw him.
But I saw him.
Was it
Believe
him?
I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
She is too kind. Honestly. Out of all the little huts we could have fallen into, incredible woman. I hope we do come back and sort of say thank you and, I don't know, give us some gold or some food or... I don't know what she would like, to be honest, but she deserves... I don't know. Deserves the world. Honestly, I'm so excited to keep playing this game. I hope you guys are still enjoying this video. I feel like we're going to do like big sort of first episodes and obviously do like multiple parts. This game is going to be long. And I want to just enjoy it. I don't want to like try and rush through it or anything like that. Yeah, we'll just sort of see where the game takes us. Could this be an early Game of the Year contender already? I hope so. And I'm hoping the music doesn't get cleaned. I always talk about this stuff, but yeah, I will try my best. And also, if you guys haven't liked the video already, please do. Don't forget, the first video on the first game got 15,000. So, come on, let's try and match it. We can do it. I believe in you. Right, looks like we're getting quite close. Oh. How? Oh. So close. What was that? It sounded a bit out of tune. It's like I was playing it. And we finally got here.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking... Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
All this way. All of that. And we can't even get in.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
What? Oh no, I don't like saying this. We're sneaking in.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate?
Oh boy.
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First we have to wash and change. We have to get the letter back. Yeah. All of that.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We have to earn some coin. We go back to Ratto. Really? Is that an option?
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattai?
To Rattai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Well, what do we do then? We were ambushed.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I was going to say you're not to blame, but you are a little bit. We could go back and bury them. We could do.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Oh, he's distracted already.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Right. Have a wash first, I guess. There's not much I smell.
Hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men
Is that it?
bandits.
Does that count?
Most of them are dead.
Right, first again.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Right, let's see if she can remember me. Do you remember me?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pitch under the castle shitting hole?
Wow. Seriously? Seriously? You were attacked by bandits?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Is it not her? You were attacked at the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on
It
about.
wasn't her?
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Seriously? What? What's going on here?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Oh.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. That we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
So she was there. Why should she deny it, though?
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
So I guess we're going to go to a wedding then. But of course we need to get new clothes. This is not going to work right now.
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Oh, no. Ready for... I'm always ready, sure.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Great.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks.
Okay.
You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, doing it.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skallets.
Skallets?
Never heard of it. Great. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard something about a wedding?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord Von be there?
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Okay. Interesting.
Who is this Sameen?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
But how do we have to
Could
get
I
an
get
invite?
to the wedding
or-
somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I think we're good. Where should we move the sacks to again?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
It's true. It's definitely true. Right, I think we're good.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Talk
Here
about
it
what
comes.
accent that is. No idea. So, who's having... Is it these guys? No, these are carpenters. Hired hands.
When their time comes, I'll take her to the butcher. And
Blacksmith.
the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me.
Villager.
I can't do it. We can come up with a plan to take her away.
These guys look quite
From
lavish.
where she's out of sight. You know.
Cheers.
So she's
Aye.
safe.
Hey.
Butcher?
Cheers.
Safe?
How are you?
There'd have to be two of us.
Okay, fair enough. No one's very talkative. Said someone was having ale that might be relevant, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Sir Hans, we need your
Talk
help.
to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
No.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
No.
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for Von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
Noble pizzle?
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Unbelievable. Do you have any idea what you look like? Nobody's going to recognise you. It'll be over quickly.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some
God forbid.
beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Everybody has to work. Don't be spoiled.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Oh, here we go.
Would
Just
that be some
help.
aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nobody here needs a warrior.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In
He's
short,
not going to help, is he?
be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Unbelievable.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris
Unbelievable.
and the
You're
National
so
Order of
stubborn.
the World? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Unbelievable. Stop behaving like a brat.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
Okay.
So, you simply aren't going to work?
Come now, Henry.
We are so stubborn. No,
You can manage
okay,
those
fine,
few sacks by
fine.
yourself.
All right.
Right. I'll get to work.
I don't know if that's even
Alone.
possible to
Well,
make him do it.
If it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
Oh, thank you.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Wow. She's not looking for a dog, though.
Mind where you're going.
Right, where is this flower, then?
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
5 sacks as well.
That isn't half heavy.
Unbelievable.
I'll have a beer. Hey, where's that beer?
Is he having another beer? Right, so it goes... Is it through here? We put them onto here, right? Yeah. Look at that, 5 times? Are you kidding me? Well, hopefully we get some strength back. I don't know. Oh boy. Why? So Hans has another drink.
Over my mouth and wait for it to rain.
What a junk. The pace of this game can be a little bit slower to maybe some other games you guys have played, which may irk some people. I don't know. Personally, I'm not too fussed about it. I like getting all the dialogue.
But the two of us managed to get
There
away.
is so many like side quests and stuff you can do in this game. It's actually like ridiculous. There is. I think they said it could take like 80 hours to finish the game. Is that right? That's kind of scary if that's true.
One beer, please.
Normally, there's always like a more direct route for these games that makes the game a bit shorter. But I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Got no idea.
Get anything done on that tree will still be
What did you say?
What's happening here?
Say it again.
Oh my
It
god.
was their own fault.
What's happening here?
They attacked themselves. What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Oh boy.
Calm down, both of you.
Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Oh boy. We'd better go.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, hello. Okay, we're gonna watch a fight.
I'll get
oh,
you.
We're doing one as well. Great. Great.
Hey! Now you fucked up. Fuck you!
Did anyone notice I lost a bit of reputation? Oh, shoot. That's my response.
Now we'll have
We are causing so much trouble. Might get the stamina back first.
Come on.
I'm taking on 2 here. Coming in.
Nice hit!
Yeah, definitely try and improve my stamina if that's possible. To run out of it so quickly.
I'll beat you. Bloody hope, fucker.
What?
Good!
Coming in.
Yeah! Nice!
This guy's still standing.
I'll slice you up! Enough's enough. Time to die.
I don't know how this guy's still standing. I've hit him so many times.
This won't end well for you.
We supposed to go down? Right, we lost one. Good.
Now you'll die. Don't swear him.
That's another one. Where'd you come from?
Surround him.
Don't Christ!
So hands okay? Seems like it's okay.
You haven't a chance, bastard.
Enough's enough.
What, unarmed combat.
We're gonna get you.
Got I'm massively surprised. The amount of hits I pulled off here. Now this is a fight.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
What is he doing? What? Is he on the chopping block?
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
That's actually not hurt. No, it's not the chopping
You know,
block,
if you just
but
shut up and done some work,
yeah.
we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up. Or you'll get a whipping too.
They're gonna whip him as well. Oh, so hands. I was just.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Unbelievable. I'm the one with any sense around here.
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What the hell do we do now? You want to put the blame on me? Stop quarrying? Oh, I was only defending you.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
You're a spoilt brat. Let's stop arguing. Go on, yeah.
Hey, let's just stop all this
it.
arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you.
Oh.
I've had it up to here with you.
Great.
With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Unbelievable. Let's just try and make peace now, okay?
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it.
Where's that heat coming from?
But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do.
What is that?
And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
What are we going to do next? The next morning? Are they still there? Oh, that is horrific. Oh, that is horrible. My back would be in bits right now.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Oh, Sir Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Well, can you let us out?
Oh, shit. Right, where were we?
Like
Go on, get out of
the
my
music
sight.
kicked in. I was like, it's our moment. No,
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
So crime reputation is a big part of the game. It's almost got like a little sort of mini GTA sort of thing going on, basically. So anything we do, like kill innocents, steal, break into other people's houses, hurt domestic animals, disturb the peace, your reputation will be negatively impacted, basically. So yeah.
I suppose I really do need to
Who
find
just said
some
that?
job. I'll find mutt without you.
Did you just say my name?
Stuck-up Lord of
It's
Perkstein.
about time. Come here.
But this feels like actually like
Do
the
you have
proper
a
game
moment?
started now. Yeah, sure. What is it? What do you want with me?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Oh.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskovitz.
Oh. Well, you're welcome, I guess.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
I hope so.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Then I've got a lot of characters. What's actually your name?
Hey, you.
You.
What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Okay. So you're a wanderer?
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Okay. Where you headed?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Well, good luck. Which city are you going to?
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
Oh.
But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Sounds good. Why exactly are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
It's true.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Tell me more about Tomcat.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think he might teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Could be a good idea. A little side quest, a little bit of training. Where can I find him exactly?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's not do that. All right. I think we're done here. Help me! Help you with what? I need something to wear. That's a good idea. I need to get some money. I need a horse. How do I get to this wedding? Oh, boy. I need something to wear.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare arse.
That's true.
Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Oh, very funny. Very funny. I could use some armour.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Okay. A lockpick. I won't steal.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, don't. Just don't. What else do we need? don't have anywhere to sleep. What about the wedding? That's a
My
good
main
shout.
concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Okay, I feel like we're done here for now. Thank you.
Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Hopefully we do. Right, we could have a quick wash here again. So do we have no clothes whatsoever? Okay, we do have some stuff. Put that on. It's covered in blood again. Of course it is. Put my little hunting belt back on. Can I equip this? Whoop. Whoop. Put some shoes on. Yeah, we've got some clothes. It's not all bad. Got a little hood. Let's put this one on. Equip my sword, because you never know when I'm going to need it. Alright. Damaged equipment. Is my sword damaged then? It's not in the best shape. It's 38, so it's still usable as far as I know. But it's not great. Oops. You can maybe try and repair it at some point. Right, so we have a lot to do. I don't really know where to start. We need money. We need a horse. We need armor. We need weapons. We need to get to the wedding. There's a lot to do. Well, I guess we make the long walk to B, because I don't have any other options right now. And I can't see anything that's really available. I don't know how long this is going to take. I believe we can fast travel back here if we need to, but I think we can anyway. Yeah, we can just travel back. So there, let's head towards B. This could take a while. This could take a long time. Found a nest? Yeah, I found a nest. I can nick the eggs. That sounds a bit barbaric. What do I do? Knock them down? Wait! Do I not have any stones to throw? Apparently not. Oh. Trying to throw stones at nothing's happening. Right, let's begin our little adventure. Don't know where we're going. I don't know who we're going to find. But there is a quest over here and a potential opening to get inside the wedding, so does kind of make sense. We don't have a horse right now. We can't afford a horse. I could try and steal a horse, but I don't really want the trouble right now, to be honest. I want to be Hero Henry. There's someone down there. What is that? Already getting distracted within a matter of minutes. Can't believe how pretty like the forest and like the land looks. It looks incredible.
Oh, gods.
Oh.
I wonder what their names were.
Old idols. Can I nick the bread? I hope that doesn't backfire. Damn. Let's keep going. I should probably try and stick to the path, but also I don't want to get ambushed as well. What I will probably do at some point, if I haven't already on the channel, is potentially do like a sort of starter guide, because it's actually quite overwhelming when you actually do properly start playing this game. Like there's a lot to think about. If I can find like, oh, here's the first horse you can find. This is an easy way to get a horse, or here's how to get some quick money, or here's how to get a good weapon early on. I'll definitely try and do that. Yeah, we are definitely exploring the unknown. It's not actually that far. It's actually not that bad. Okay, that's good. I was going to say, I was a little bit terrified, but maybe the game wants me to walk at first and then eventually get a horse, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, it must be these little cottages over here as we're about to pass out. I have no stamina. There is a quest. I think a quest we got just back there, actually, from that bailiff, which we can try and do. Maybe try and get some money. Maybe do a favour. Or this might be for the... Is it the blacksmith we're going over here for? Yeah, the blacksmith. Ew. Don't tread in that. I've had enough of poo today. Thank you very much. Hello.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
I got it.
God be with you.
God be with you indeed. Just be pleasant. We made it. It's Tarkov. Tarkov? Can I say it? Right, should we go to this first quest? Now, if we can get a free horse. Oh, that'll be epic. Mount and steal it. I also got the actual stats as well. So stamina, capacity, speed. Obviously, we're going to want the best of the best when it comes to horses. But there is a quest in here, hopefully. Is it inside the property? Again, I don't want to invade your space. A drying rack and a tavern.
Oh, I suppose. Greetings to you.
Hello. Are you who I'm supposed to speak to? The innkeeper. You having any trouble?
Having problems with the Zheliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years.
Maybe
The
I can
winter
help.
before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house.
I mean, that's just me.
And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
I like the sound of that. I do like money. All right, let's do it. I'm definitely
All right.
done.
I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zheliov, has this beautiful bull.
Okay.
White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Seems like it, hopefully.
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint.
Okay.
I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Okay, let's do it.
All right then.
What a random quest.
Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Easy. Right, let's go and see the blacksmith.
Mind where you're going.
Don't shove.
Get out my way. Hey, come on, move it. We've got to see the blacksmith anyway, so
Bastard.
yeah, that was a bit mean. I had to already delete some of the dialogue from the start of this video because YouTube doesn't like it. Yeah, right, Mr. Blacksmith. I want to try and calm down some animals.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep.
Please give me it for
Protchek
free.
said you might know something.
Please.
Well, it's true. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away.
I don't have the greatest blacksmith stats, if I'm being honest. I can try.
Wouldn't you tell a fellow blacksmith? My dad was a swordsmith.
He was, that's true.
I used to help him a lot.
But you didn't pay much
And it
attention,
failed.
did you now?
Great.
Otherwise, you'd know the recipe by now, and you wouldn't be asking me.
He's got a point.
Well, I don't want it just for the sake of it.
Why? How much?
I need to use it against the Zheliov lot.
So, Protchek and Olbram are at it again. Blockheads, both of them. And the place was just getting really nice and quiet lately. Well, what the hell. Maybe if I help you out, They'll start trading punches sooner.
So you'll
Get
give
it
me it
all
for
over
free?
with. Pay up,
Oh.
and I'll tell you the secret.
Great.
Thank you.
What do you mean, thank you? We don't have any money. I've got 5 coins and that's it. That's all I've got. I can't do it.
So, do you want to make a deal or not?
I can't afford it. I'll get it somewhere else for now.
All right. Well, I'll manage without your help.
So we can do a repair, which would be nice. I'm here about the job.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
Oh.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine.
Oh.
A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
I'll give it a go.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay. Find materials for forging. What's he done with that? He just dropped on the floor.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith. Ooh, we are making progress on that front though. But how do we... I guess eventually we can afford the sleeping drug, whatever that is, for the cow. Okay. Where do we begin? Is this the materials in here that I need? Ah. Do you have any iron? I've got steel, fastening materials. I will take all of these, if I'm allowed to.
Are you going to get started then?
I am. Give me a second, mate. Jesus. Right, we can make a hunting sword. Wait, guys, wish me luck.
Furnace
That's all
is
I'm going to
cold,
say.
Give it
Wish
a
me luck.
practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit.
There we go. Ooh.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever.
There we go.
Give it
Yes!
a work better.
Is it working? I hope so. Get it nice and toasty. Rubbing my mouse on the keyboard mat. I look really weird doing this. I don't know why.
You can tell the temperature by the colour, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look.
Right, inspect it.
Try it out.
It looks hot enough to me. What do you reckon?
See? It's the colour of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay. Oh, whoa. And then what do I
Take
do?
the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Okay.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
I don't know if I'm doing the best job here, but...
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has 2 sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Right, let's flip it over. Whoop! Let's start here.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
How do you think it's getting along? How are we doing, do you think? It's hard to tell, honestly.
Hear that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks. That's the stuff. Sparks are flying nicely.
Come on.
See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's the ring you want. There you go. You've got
Is it looking good?
finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
It's come out quite well. What do you guys think of my sword? Not what I was expecting to do in this episode, but here we are. There we go. Oh, that's a pretty good sword, actually. 58 stab, 66 slash, blunt 25. Obviously not a blunt weapon. So for a blunt weapon to be like proper useful, do you know when you see an armored unit completely covered in plated armor, basically? With a basic sword, it's going to be hard to sort of get through and do any damage. With a blunt weapon, you can sort of bludgeon them over the head and do damage. So it's quite decent. Defense is 80. It's pretty happy with that.
Let's have a look.
It's a fine sword.
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
Thank you.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
I think that's all you need to know for now, right? Yeah.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed.
Oh.
And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Thank you very
And
much.
of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
I appreciate it. What can I do with the items I forged?
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Well, that's nice of you. Where can I get materials?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
Fair enough. What now?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Oh, we are busy. Holy smokes. You got your own bed, though. That's definitely a massive plus.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Okay, that we could do that. Which way did they go,
Have
Zach?
you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Truskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Maybe we should ask a few questions.
Those two hands of yours,
do some investigation.
Vector and Franzi. What can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
And what sort of cargo
What was the
did they
cart
have?
carrying? Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
I'll get on it.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Well, there we go. The jaunts. I think that's probably the best thing we can do in now. Helping out the blacksmith, trying to get his favour. As far as I can tell, I can't make any, like, I don't know, horseshoes and stuff at the moment. So, Semin is all the way over here. It's quite a long journey again. That wasn't too bad, though. And can I fast travel back for free? Is that possible? Hey! Get a little bit hungry, get a little bit tired, but generally it's okay. What's happening? What's happening here?
May not have stolen, but he aided another in an evil deed.
Ooh.
Come closer. Take a look at him. This
Throw
scoundrel
some
and his
fruit at
equally
him.
wicked brother decided to steal from the house of God. His
Ooh.
brother crawled in
Not
through a
good.
window while this heathen kept watch outside the church. They took chalices and altar cloths to sell for coin. The parishioners can be glad that the brothers tried to sell their loot to a certain peddler, an honest man. He told the bailiff and led him to the thief.
Oh, I do feel bad for him. I know how he feels. By the way, our sword is actually quite good, our new sword. So we're going to equip it. Attach to the belt. Let's put it in the first slot. Work slot 2. There we go.
So he could bring them to justice. The
I have a
one
new
that
sword.
did the stealing will be executed
It's a sword
for
I made.
robbing from a church. But this one faces severe punishment as well. Being still young and having not stolen firsthand, he will only be whipped and banished.
Ooh.
Let this be a warning to you all that aiding others in evil is itself a sin. God's law and the law of the land apply to everyone.
Oh boy. I do feel sorry for him. We could set a... Oh, fresh graves. What's that about? Yeah, this looks like quite the journey. Journal, the jaunt. Can I set a little waypoint over there? I guess we'll have to walk again because we do not, again, have a horse. I feel like we've not made like a ton of progress there. Not as much progress as I was maybe hoping. Oh, there's horses here. So tempting just to jump on a horse. Will they even know if I take one? Will they even notice? I don't know. Which way should we go here? Keep going straight, I reckon. Don't keep using my feet. Who do you think I am? I'm son to a lord. Some would maybe argue a bastard son, but no. No, I don't think we are. It's fine. Saying that, he did have sex with a peasant. And that's how I was born. So, yeah. Are these one of the cows, by the way? We're looking for a bull. Is it a white bull that we're going to paint? This should be quite funny. Yeah, again, no armor. We have, I guess we've got a new sword. That's nice. I guess we've got some kind of weapon now, which is good. I've learned about carts and wagons. Lovely. There's a little camp over here, look. How are we doing on the old journey? It's okay. It's going to take a little bit of time to walk there, but we can enjoy the view. reminisce. Actually, did we level up a little bit? I know we leveled up. Did we get any more perks for that? I don't think so. I think we are now, yeah, level 7 now. I know. But you're jealous.
At the mill?
Hello, guys.
Yeah. The place by the Zherovka stream. What then?
You've reached new survival of 7.
God be with you, good man.
Hello, what are you up to?
I see you're a fellow traveller.
I am.
Want to warm your bones a bit?
What do you mean by that?
God be with you.
You okay? Where are you heading?
Where are you from? And where are you headed?
We're going where hard-working stonemasons get paid for a job well done, of course.
I should think business is brisk for you right now, isn't it?
Indeed it is. We're on our way to Colleen right now. What with the lords picking on each other again, the aldermen are worried that if Sigismund so much as farts, their shitty walls will be blown away.
No, all right. I see at least some are profiting from this war.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about the fear. Only yesterday we got jumped on the way, but the stupid bastards didn't know who they were up against.
I serve my lord. What is your name? Did you get ambushed by bandits?
You were ambushed by bandits?
Aye, but I'm telling you, they were just a bunch of thugs. Too bad about my bag, though. I had a nice shirt from my old woman in it. But what the hell? What's done is done.
Be glad they didn't catch you knee-deep and bare-assed in a pond. Now that's a story I could tell.
Yeah. I don't really know the rules of dice, so we'll leave those to one side for now, but I do serve my lord. What's your name?
What's your name? I'm Henry, and I'm in my lord's service.
What a coincidence. We had a Henry who used to work with us, too. But at the church in Brownhow, a stone block fell on him.
Oh.
He died on the spot.
Gee.
By the way, I'm Cuba. But they call me Ballman.
Ballman?
Ballman?
You must have lost a lot of weight then. Or maybe you're a good dancer?
Wrong on both counts, lad. I used to dress stone as shot for catapult, see? Did it so long I could hardly cut a right angle after.
Wow. Okay.
I better be off.
The amount of dialogue
Bid
in
you
this
safe
game
travels.
is actually
Good luck,
mad.
my friend.
Like, Henry must have been recording his lines for an incredible period of time. Must be, yeah, yeah. Speechless. It feels like a living, breathing 15th century Europe, though. It's done so well. Really is. It feels realistic. I definitely prefer the combat now as well. Can we grab these? Ooh, we can. Some marigolds. We have we need to get some new clothes, like, badly. The game was hinting like maybe I should steal some, but yeah. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Alright, how are we doing? Are we getting any closer? We are edging closer and closer. What's this? Oh. Map is so big. Again, it would be great to have a horse right now, but I actually don't even know how much it would cost to get a horse at the moment. At least 200 coins, surely. 300, 400, 500. I have no idea. I would take a basic horse right now. I wouldn't be that fussed. I'll take any horse. Well, he's got 4 legs and moves. I'll take it. What plant is this? Is that a plant or is that just dead? What a weird looking plant. It will be interesting to see the reaction to this game. It is a very, almost like old school sort of kind of RPG. A lot of dialogue. Not the fastest in terms of, I mean, even this bit, to put it bluntly, we are just desperately trying to just find some kind of money, some kind of clothes we can wear for this wedding. It takes a while to sort of get going, but there will be some epic moments, of course, like no doubt. But it's, yeah, it just takes a little while to get going. And that's probably where the beauty of obviously me doing videos on this, we can edit out some of the travel and stuff like that. And I can hopefully give you guys the best playthrough possible. And then there's a rat. What the hell? Ooh, that's not a good sign. Oh, we made it to Simone. Oh, we actually made it. So this is where we believe the jaunt. Yeah, so we have to try and find where the hell this cart thing is. Maybe you'll let us in. Guess we're going to find out.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Got it.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Master Guard. Wow, that is a nice welcome. Oh.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You all right there, laddie?
Do I know you?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you're from.
Oh, boy. We'll just...
You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Ooh, you missed, mate. Oh, we're fine. I just walked into this. How is this even possible? I'm looking for a cart. Pretty much. And lots of other stuff, but I'm looking for a cart. That was it. And now we're fighting. This was not my plan.
I'll get you.
There we go.
I'm wounded.
I could surrender, apparently.
Why did you do that?
Who's that madman?
He fired me.
Don't you think sharpening his axe for you?
Can I try and end this? No, I'm not going to end
This
this.
is unbelievable.
He started it.
What are you doing?
That chick fucking a pasting. Damn fool.
Why did you do that?
To the stocks with him!
Give that chick fucker a pasting.
Such fire.
Come on in, mate.
Live by the
Full stamina. Oh boy. What'd you call me?
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
Fuck you!
Oh. think we ended it.
Come on. Oh, you wee
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
Uh-oh. Oh, now you sit down.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff Blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
I think someone's done with the wedding. It's too much stress.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, Gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
I'll gladly join you.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
How did you take that from what I just said?
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle.
Oh,
by the way,
great.
The fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
Well... could I borrow a horse?
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right.
Oh.
Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Don't tell me I've got to pay for the horse. No, let's get going.
No, that's all.
What?
But we should get going.
If I have to pay for this horse, I'm done.
But it's getting pretty late.
I don't have any money.
We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Right, should we go and investigate?
Mind where you're going.
All right. What'd you close the door on me for? Should we go and investigate the horse?
Keep the peace, and we won't have any
a good idea. I believe we have to meet them in the courtyard. Yep. Which I'm guessing is down here. The game doesn't always fully sort of tell you 100% what you need to do. You sort of got to work it out for yourself a little bit, which can be interesting.
G'day. G'day.
Hello. I saw a horse there. Aha! I think this guy might be our man.
What
Let's
do you
chat to
need?
him.
Hurry up, I don't have all day.
I need a very, very cheap horse.
Would you happen to have a cheap
Please,
horse
I
for
beg.
sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Found her running
Grey,
around.
Old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's
What?
Pebbles.
It's Pebbles? Okay, you going to respond?
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Holy smokes. Be reasonable. Come on. Who sold her to you?
Who sold her to you?
Tell me.
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
How much is this going to cost?
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell.
Oh, God.
But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Yeah, I rode her from Rattay.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Rattay.
I can't believe
in the
it.
retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not.
Why
So
didn't you
you're
brand
out
it
of
for?
luck.
Oh my God! Why don't you just brand it? I mean, it's much easier. I'm going to try this, but it's
Look,
not
it's
going to
just
work.
one horse. It's not that important, is it?
What do you mean not important? I sell horses. It's how I make a living.
Ah, well, a horse here or there.
It's just one. It's fine.
What difference does it really make, eh?
It makes a difference to
And
me
we failed.
and to Lord Sameen as well.
Ah, well, never mind then.
We tried.
Look at me.
I am looking.
Take a good look.
Take a good look.
I am.
And what you see?
A simpleton?
What is going on here?
Fine. I'll buy her from you then.
That's more like it.
What is this? How much? Oh, come on. No, I don't have any money. So we're going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the very first episode. In the next episode, we're going to help out the people of Sameen. We're going to go and find Mutt, and we're going to buy our very first horse. So I'll be back for part 2. I've already finished the series, by the way. It's all been recorded, so the more likes, the more comments you guys give on these episodes, the quicker they will be released. Thanks to Play On again for sponsoring the video. Check out the game, linked in the description below. I've already said on Twitter how much I love this game. It's one of my favourite games of all time. You guys are in for a treat. See you guys soon.